How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today I'm going to talk about my Dogecoin holdings, if I held onto it or if I sold. This video is brought to you by Webull. Don't forget to get your 2 free shares of stock just for signing up and depositing $100. You can now even buy Dogecoin on it if you really want to. It will really help out my channel if you sign up for this and get your 2 free shares. Check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. At this point, you guys are probably really curious about my Dogecoin investments. I currently have even more than before, so I'm going to add a little bit in this video because a lot of people are probably interested. Where am I? Did I sell out of Doge? I used to have 918,000 Dogecoins. Now I added a little bit. Now I have 933,000 Dogecoins. I added it at like 47 cents and then it continued to drop. Right now my total investment is, let me screen capture it, $319,000. So at one point, I think it was close to like 650,000 at its peak. So it dropped, yeah, a good 50%, but I am still up about $250,000 from when I initially invested. So people think that I'm going to paper hand myself and then sell off everything. It's kind of easy to hold on because I bought in at close to 5.7 cents or so. So I watched this and I just kind of chuckle at it a little bit because I am not actually losing money. It's kind of like paper gains and then paper losses. So then I'm just like, okay, whatever. It certainly kind of sucked to see it at 650 and then drop many hundreds of $1,000s. By now it's about $300,000 worth of drop. I also think about it this way. For short-term gains in California, if you work out about how much you have to pay on $500,000 of short-term gains, it's around 45% effective tax rate. Because I am in California, I still have to pay probably around 10% for California taxes for short-term gains. So for Dogecoins at its peak of like 72 or 74 cents, it needs to drop below, let's say about 44 cents in order to break even. Now let me explain how this is. Because if you want to be a long-term holder and you think, hey, maybe I'm going to sell at its peak and then I'm going to wait until it drops and then buy back, and then you think you're going to buy back more coins, right? But the action of selling it at 72 cents constitutes a taxable event. When this happens, cryptocurrencies is considered property sales. So there's no wash sale kind of rule here where if you buy back within 30 days, they can go, okay, your basis gets ported over to the new purchase. This is not it. When you sell at 72 cents, right there, it's a taxable event. It becomes short-term gains taxed at around 45% effective tax rate because, it's about $500,000. So right there, $500,000 becomes roughly $250,000. If you buy it back in, you have to use the after-tax dollars to buy back in. You can't just take the whole amount that you just sold and then put it all back in and say, hey, look, I doubled the number of coins. No, you have to save some of that money to pay your taxes, to pay your short-term gains taxes. So if you sell at 72 cents, you can only buy back at roughly 44 cents and still buy back the same number of coins. It needs to drop below that. Well, right now it's at 33 cents. Now you're able to, get maybe 25% more coins. If it drops further, maybe you can get more. But my idea here is that it's really hard to time all this stuff. Let's say you're able to somehow pick the peak. Somehow you also need to be able to pick the bottom. Is now the bottom? Is 33 cents a bottom? Were you able to somehow wait around and purchase at 25 cents? In my Bitcoin experience, well, it's really hard to buy back in because you always think, oh, maybe I'm just gonna wait a little bit more and then you can get even more coins. So I sold Bitcoin at $17,500 and then I waited and it went all the way down to 3,500, right? As it went along, I'm like, is now the time to buy? Is now the time to buy? And then, 3,500 came along and then I still didn't buy into it. So then I missed the train of it all the way going back up to like $60,000. So that is my lesson here. Trying to sell and buy back in is a really difficult thing and I don't think I can do this. So therefore, I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna be lazy, not going to take the short-term gains here and not realize those taxes that I have to pay. So I'm just gonna wait, long term for at least 1 year. And you know, maybe lots of things are gonna happen. Maybe it's gonna drop to zero. I don't know. So this is not gonna affect my life again because this 60,000 initial investment that I put in, it's not actually money that I need to survive here. I spend very little every single day, every single month, and this is actually money that is just basically for fun, for investing purposes. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this update and the way I think about it and how I can actually hold on to Dogecoin for so long. And yes, I am now saying Dogecoin correctly because, you know, the joke is getting old. I was saying Dogcoin all the time. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna fight the fight now. Again, don't forget to get your 2 free shares of stock. You can even buy Dogecoin right now on Webull. Check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.